Well, we're back at Aurora Stadium, and I tell you what, one of the more
17-18 every year.
Yep, it is, and Spud's obviously just brought up a very interesting point that the day after one of the most groundbreaking, money-raising, heartstring-tugging events in television history, Shane Crawford riding from Melbourne to Adelaide, he picked up, amazingly out of Port Douglas, a copy of the West Australian, trying to just find all the coverage on Shane's amazing ride, and all you found is an article entitled Desperate Demon. And it was all about gas.
They have loved it on Twitter, Spud. I can tell you. Andrew Smith, he thought Warrior came back pretty well. Andrew Cosgriff loved it. The Whackman said it was the best rub ever. There is one bloke here, though. The pack aren't happy, though, going after a wounded wolf from the chaos and the boys. But one bloke here, Simon Marshall, said, any chance of talking some footy, you clowns?
They can't be.
That is in amongst 350 tweets saying how funny he is.
That's not Flemington, Simon Marshall.
I'm blocking him.
Well, if it is, he should.
I think he gets blocked.
He should have better known.
Is that right?
Yeah, I might as well.
Hey?
Well,
Number 2 block.
Get him on the
He
aim
needs a
station.
block. If he's going to do that, he can be blocked.
Have a spell.
I tell you right now, not only on social media, Gary, have the Triple M audience really come for Spud's nice piece. We may have a phone call just come in as well. Hello, welcome to Triple M Football.
Jimmy, now, could I, the Foss,
Who is
lass
this?
from, what?
Who is this?
What? This is the Foss. A lass from the premium lounge at Qantas rang me and said, are you anticipating travelling today? I said, why? She said, as a courtesy, there's been a flight delay. There's due to a minor incident down at the economy end of the airport. If you're planning on travelling, delay it because we're trying to tidy up some delay of some flight. Now, why have I been rung about that for a start?
Oh, good one, Foss.
Yes.
And secondly, Garry, a journalist rang me, this is true, rang me from the West Australian Chronicle and said we were going to put that keynote interview we did with you when you were over here for the Footy Show, but we've had to delay it because there's a much more important. I thought they're going to give Shane the recognition he deserves. They're going to write about the little battler, how he's ridden his heart and his ass off for the breast cancer appeal. I get the thing, I get the paper, I go down to the library where they get the papers in. I haven't got the computer. They got the... nothing. It's just you. Pure old nonsense about you playing football. I've got 100 of those articles they've got on file. And I thought, no, where is it? Where is the lad? It's the Australian of the Year. Maybe even Nike still had the Imperial Awards. Nothing. And why wasn't my article in ahead of yours? What is that?
Just needed to give it a little bit extra, that was all.
Oh, gee, come on, mate. I go down to the Prahran library. There's the Chronicle. Nothing. Not even a snifter.
What are you doing today?
What?
What are you doing today?
I'm piloting one of my old trucks down to the school to watch my son see if he can snare that thing I keep telling him is a football. He's been playing for 8 years he's been playing. I've had to send photographs. I took him down one and showed him what it was. No, he's going well. No, I'm only joking.
Forsell, I had Spud provided the article, so I had a brief read through.
I've seen it.
Demon. I read it 3 or 4 times to see if there was any mention of yourself or myself or Bill or any of his colleagues on the Footy Show, let alone Shane. Nothing.
There's a picture of him sort of massaging a football with his big melon head. Those cow eyes, can't he get those cow eyes when there's a dramatic moment in television? There they were again, and him waxing lyrical about something that happened 35 years ago. Shane has raised, per capita of the population, a world record amount in 2 years, a run from Adelaide to Melbourne and a ride from Melbourne to Perth, a world record amount, not a byline, not even a paragraph, nothing.
What about the headline, Sam? Desperate Demon.
They've been desperate for 55 years. Why is that? Why is that why is that suddenly a revelation? I mean, they were going to take the points off, and when they were accused of tanking, but they had none to take off.
Oh, now you're warming up. Now you're getting into some of your sharp stuff. Tell you what, took you a while, but now you've hit your stride.
I'm pulled over on the side of the Melbourne-Geelong freeway. It's absolutely persistently raining, and I'm doing this nonsense. What is going on?
Hey,
what are you doing down there? Why have you gone down? Triple M must stock a block with funds. Why have you gone down to broadcast that?
Hawthorn versus the Western Bulldogs. Only Saturday afternoon game, and whilst you watch your son play at the Grammar, you'll be tuned in.
I'm tuned in. Don't worry about that. I've got the wireless tune to what it is.
Which one of your vehicles have you taken down the road?
It's a very old Mustang, Gaz. So if you see me, the trucks nearly suck me off the freeway. They go past that quick. I actually have to keep hold of the wheel. No such mod cons as power steering or air conditioning or demisting when the thing fogs up. I'm travelling blind.
You could get in the far right lane, though, because you single-handedly got trucks banned from the far right lane going down to Geelong.
As a matter of fact, I did. Tim Pellis, the former minister in the Labor government, I said, Tim, I know him quite well. I said, Tim, this is extraordinary. Why do you let trucks drive? I mean, my greatest fear is I'll be killed by a truck driver. Why don't you just get them over on the left-hand lanes? And he did.
He did.
Hey, Fawzal, I have actually had the great pleasure of a guided tour of the Grammar in your chariot, and you showed me where you kicked 18 in an afternoon, and also showed me where you bowled a couple over. So, where will you, once you're in there, Foss, where will you park? Just under a tree off to the side?
Yeah, I wouldn't go with that story about bowling people over. It wasn't co-ed in those days.
Yeah, and your point.
Yeah, no, good. Now, I did show Jim that this is true. I did show Jim the tree that I hiked up to have a smoke one day and was caught by the school captain and summarily marched to the headmaster's office where he beat the living suitcase. You're allowed to do capital punishment in those days. They used to take a large birch to you. You reckon Shane's ass was raw when he got to Perth? You should have seen mine.
Take a large birch to you.
Hey, Sam, after this break, I think one of the topics we'll be talking about is Essendon. I haven't heard your view for at least 24 hours. I'm only joking. I don't want to know it.
You were going to get that bloke's number. I'm going to take him out to dinner, whatever his name is.
Actually, I'll flick it to you in the ad break.
All right, then,
all right.
Fawzal, we'll continue to drift down the highway, and I'll tell you what, that is Geelong Grammar royalty entering the building down there.
Overcoming a serious knee injury in readiness for a big hike up the Kokoda Track in October, Force.
Someone said to me, what are you doing that for? I said, I'm buggered if I know. Garry said, do this, and I said, all right, I'll do it. I don't even know where Kokoda is.
Oh, you're getting nice even remuneration, though, you and Garry, for the project.
Oh, well, I've sorted that out. I got the billing sheet. Originally, and it said, Garry 75%, Sam, for Foss 25%. I said, just a goddamn minute. Turn it up. Oh, turn it up. Oh, gee, Ned Kelly with Elite Sports Properties. What in the hell? Where's he found that business on those particular numbers?
You've never seen a sharper retort. I beg your pardon.
When's your article coming out, Sam?
What's that?
When's your article coming out? You know, Desperate Demon, what's yours going to be called?
Well, the lass said, she said, this serious, she said, we're pretty interested in how the footy show's going in 20 years and all that. And I said, oh, no, I sat down and did quite a long article with her, saying, at least had the courtesy to ring. I said, look, we've had to shelve it. There's much more important stuff come onto our plate. And I said, all right, I'll went down to the Prahran library. You got to book a paper down there. And they came in, I fingered through them, and there's his big melon head there. Desperate Demons. I thought, God, what's this about his nightmares he's had when he played for the club? No, it was about all the people he's actually had fraternised with down there.
Off you go. Nice to talk to you today.
Righto.
Oh, well done, Foss.
That's it.
All right, he reckons. We've got to take a break. All right, this has been one of our sharpest rubs. I'll be For Don Footy Freaks, this is the Saturday Rub Launceston for Hawthorn
I lost
Western
it.
Bulldogs. Yeah, all right.